Well, welcome to the latest episode of Your Manchester, and have we got a show for you today?
We've got so many different guests, haven't we? It's fantastic.
We have. We've got a bit of theatre with the cast and the writer of Welcome to Shangri-La.
Yes, and a new thing that we are going to be trying for 2020 is to do a bit of exercise. So for that purpose, we're bringing on our lovely CJ who's going to talk about exercise.
Oh, and he's very, very lovely. And we've also got the lovely people at John Lewis joining us in the studio.
John Lewis, it's all going on for you.
Back.
So get yourself comfy, sit back, relax, and get ready for today's episode of Your Manchester. So, first of all today, we are noticing a lovely array and two people stood in front of it. So therefore, we must be joined by the lovely people again from John Lewis. Welcome back.
Oh, yes, thanks for having us back. We've invited you back because you were amazing at Christmas. We always love having you guys. Of course, we've got Emma, we've got Adam. What have you got in store for us today? I'm seeing the hearts. I'm thinking Valentine's.
There's a Valentine theme going on with this.
Yeah,
We've got all Valentine's this week. So first of all, let's switch places.
Yeah, I want to talk about this sensational love heart dress. Very much Valentine's Day. Screams it absolutely. Now let's have a little feel of this material. This is very soft, very comfortable. This is something that you're going to be able to wear very comfortably. It's a nice midi length, and it's got a little cheeky little slit going on here. Show a bit of leg on.
Because to look at that on the rail, it made me think, oh my god, there's no shape in it. But I reckon when you've got that on with that material, it clings.
This is one of those classic examples where it doesn't look much on a hanger.
Where's it cut? Because I noticed there's some pleats there. Is it?
It's so the band right. So they'll come across your waistline.
Oh, that's good.
Sit nice,
like
say comfortable. Nice little sleeve on it. If someone
Yeah.
likes a little sleeve, they've got a sleeve on there. But I just love it. It's a cheesy Valentine's Day, but it's actually beautiful as well.
And who is it that is doing this dress?
This is Oasis.
And what's it going to cost?
It's going to cost £39. Which is a really good price.
Oh, I can afford two and sew them together to make one to fit. It'd be fine.
Do you think you can get away with that after Valentine's?
Of course you
because
could.
It's so kind of like, yeah.
Why not?
Love is
Why
love.
not?
It is really.
Wear it as much as you want.
You
Wear
can wear that
it
with trainers and a denim jacket. You can put that on with your white trainers,
Get
little
you-
short
get
denim
you
jacket.
used at this.
Never wear trainers with evening wear.
But I want to step right in with that one because I really love that little dress.
It's beautiful.
Oh, now, I'll tell you what I am loving. I do love a leather jacket.
Do you want to try it on?
Yeah. I love to. Sorry.
That's lovely. That's so. It's simplistic but clever, isn't it? Is it leather or is it rubber? Is it real leather? It's lovely on you, that though.
£110 that one.
It's got to be real
That'll be a
leather.
very-
That's
be
a
a
French
real-
connection.
Yeah.
And you can just see it's got this waterfall detail on it.
Isn't
It's
that
a bit more
clever?
dressy than your
I
normal
feel like
biker jacket.
Cinderella. I feel like it fits and I want to keep it.
It does,
now.
it works for your outfit.
Well, you can by simply going to John Lewis and purchasing it. Yes. What does this retail for again?
110.
100. See, that's alright for a proper leather jacket, isn't
Oh,
it?
see, it's got some nice little things going on here because
There's
I
zip
like the
details.
extras.
Yes, it's still got the zip
details,
detail.
hardware details are going on.
And you've also, it's because it's not all kind of leather, or did we say it was synthetic? It's got like
You've got
a
like
matte
this
texture.
sort of,
Yes, it just makes it a bit different, doesn't it? It's still got the buckle detail as it's like on an ordinary biker jacket.
I think it's
still
nice to
a bit more
see
dressy.
a leather jacket that isn't a biker jacket.
Yeah.
Because that's all they tend to be, isn't it, leather
Yeah.
jackets these days. Like, this is very classy and dressy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would I put with this if I was
So
going for like a
what we've done
Valentine's Day
is
date?
we've put a little date collection together here. So you could do the midi skirts, which we know you love, Michelle. So we
Like a
could
midi
do
skirt, yeah.
this with the nice dress down jumper, statement necklace, leather jacket. You could do that with a pair of ankle
Yes.
boots, or alternatively put that with a white t-shirt, leather jacket and trainers for another occasion.
Brilliant. I love
And
that.
then we're going into something a bit more dressy, so the blouse.
Oh, I like the detail on that. That's lovely.
Which you could do with your black jeans and your leather jacket again.
Brilliant. And some nice heels on that as well.
Yeah, pop a heel, and you can mix and match as well. You can put the blouse with the skirt, or you can do your jumper
And
with the
see, the
jeans.
thing is, I'd go towards that rather than kind of the dress
The
where I would
dress.
feel that you could only maybe
Yeah.
wear it in certain occasions,
Yeah,
but
but
you
you
could
get-
get your wear
you've got
out
your
of that.
little-
Yeah.
That's
And
really
you know, in
good.
John Lewis as well, if you've got a dress like this that you don't know how to wear it, bring it in and we can show you. You know, if you've got a dress that you think, oh, I only wear that for that special occasion, bring it in and we can tell you how to put different shoes, different accessories, different jackets with it, so
I
you
didn't
can get
even
your
think
use out
about
of
that
it.
because sometimes you just kind of wear it the same
Yeah.
way and it all
Yeah.
sounds.
Or you-
Well, what have we got for the guys though? Because
I've
we're
brought in a
focusing
couple
on
of
the
things.
girls.
Exactly. I mean, unfortunately, there's not love heart printed things going on in the menswear section as much as I wish there was. But I've brought in a couple of ideas, some nice, smarter shirts. So there's this lovely Ted Baker one here, which I couldn't resist bringing in. Now, this is something I've featured in myself on my little Instagram account from my
Paisley
Look,
is hot right now.
Paisley, yeah, very much so. It's a nice paisley print. So it's not an all over kind of where you've got the little details in the background, but I thought it's really nice. And this one is actually a reduced number as well, so it's something good if you're after a nice little shirt like this, get in while it's still here. We've got that one. Oh, we can go for something.
Well, I've got to say, is this going to be a Reese one? Because when you came on the show at Christmas, I went out and bought my
was
husband
there
a
with you
Reese
that day.
shirt.
You are not wrong.
Yeah.
This is a
You went and got the same thing.
This is
You did, I was there, yeah.
This is his next purchase.
This could be my next purchase. Now this is the Grandad colour shirt. Just for something a bit different with the nice vertical stripes going on in a very, very, very dark navy colour with it. But
Is
this
Grandad style back then?
I was just going to say, I'm not keen on Grandad's style.
It's not for everyone, but
No.
it is something that is trending a little bit.
Yeah.
And it depends how comfortable you feel in that.
The
Grandad
pattern's
colour.
lovely though.
It's lovely, yeah. It's
Nice
something
shirt.
to
Dare I
wear.
say it? Have you got to be of a certain age? Have you got to be quite young to get away with that? I think.
It's tended maybe some of the younger ones can get away with it more than the
That's
Justin
why.
won't be getting
Yes,
that shirt.
exactly. There we go.
But why not? Give it a go. Be
Brilliant.
daring. But this one's nice again. If you're feeling you've got yourself a white pair of skinny jeans. I've worn this one before.
White jeans.
skinny jeans.
Crikey, we're proper going back to the 90s, aren't we?
Bring out those white stripes.
But
Eh?
what I like about what you do though is that you've given us something different for men's
Yeah.
shirts, because I think men can get stuck in a rut like
They do.
women with just
They do.
plain shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just plate safe all the time.
Exactly, and those aren't too outrageous,
Yeah, exactly.
but they're giving you
No.
something.
Yeah, I mean, I could have brought in some really garish and really crazy shirts, but play it safe. Down the middle. Nothing that's just
Yeah.
a plain colour, bit of print, bit of stripe.
Well, we are going to be talking about some racy things a little bit later, because we're going to be looking at some lunch.
It's exciting, isn't it? No, we're going to go and talk exercise now. But before we do, could you give them the clothes back, please? Otherwise the tag will go off when you leave.
Alright, okay.
Thank you very much.
I'll see my leather jacket later.
See your leather jacket later.
Come on, let's go see
Come
CJ.
Wasn't that absolutely lovely stuff?
Yeah, it was fabulous, and we'll be back there in a moment.
We will indeed. But you know, I've been thinking about it, and I might start trying this myself, you know.
What?
You know, because all them dresses are that gorgeous, I might try this new fad thing called exercise.
Exercise.
Mm.
Well, that's good, because we've got our next guest in right now, who's a fitness expert.
Oh,
Of course,
yeah.
CJ, welcome to your Manchester.
Hello.
Hello.
Now you're going to be bringing us a whole lot of fitness to the people of Manchester and the people of the surrounding area of Manchester. What is it you're bringing us? What can we look forward to?
Well, hopefully I'll bring you some inspiration and just some simple routines that you can try yourself at home.
Oh, well, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started and got really the fitness bug.
I suppose I started when I was 16 really at my local gym. I always felt different to my friends. They all hit puberty a lot quicker than I did, and I suppose I just wanted to. It was aesthetics really the first reason, why I first got into it. But after that, I really started to get into the healthy side of it, looking deeper into nutrition and different exercises for different goals. And then, to be honest, I sort of use exercise and nutrition now to manage.
Because
mental
they
health.
are meant to go hand in hand. Look at me pretending to know what I'm talking about. I'm happy with the KFC, but listen, they do go hand in hand, don't they? Nutrition and exercise.
Yes, they do.
Explain a little bit more about that, perhaps.
I suppose, they do say it's 80-20. I'm not sure whether, what the actual percentage is, but once you do start working out and you put all that effort in at the gym, it seems a bit of a waste to then go home and have a Pizza Hut. So, if you're gonna sweat and you're gonna work, you may as well, start to find out a bit more about nutrition and what is actually in your food and what it does to your body.
So if there's anybody out there watching at the moment who, got through January and just thought, well, I'm not going to start anything now, but want to start something in February, what would you say to them? What advice would you give to anyone new to fitness?
I suppose anyone who was new to fitness should bear in mind that, you don't always have to look like these Instagram stars to, be involved in fitness. Your only competition is yourself and who you were yesterday. Start off small, do things that you enjoy, and then if you enjoy it and it becomes less and less of a challenge and you're doing, you to see the benefits of it, then get further into it, see what more you can find out. Like anything really, just dive right in.
when I went to the gym, I was always confused of whether I should be lifting weights or doing more running stuff. Which would you say is the better way to go?
Myself personally, when I started, I was exactly the same. I didn't know what I was doing. I trained for about 2 years, just pretty much having a go on everything. It would depend on your goal, but I do get that a lot of women nowadays, you know, they just starve themselves and do cardio, and you know, it's not the best way forward. Women have this, speaking like like I know, but I do know that, you know, a lot of people have this fear where if you start lifting weights, you're going to look dead bulky, but it's actually really good for you. You know, if you don't use it, you lose
They
it.
call it toning, is that right?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just kind of like the aesthetics, is it? It's also the mental health and, you know, the endorphins I think that you get when you're doing, you know, anything that's fitness related.
Yes, it's a stress relief, really. You know, nowadays we all have such, you know, stressful jobs, and we've all got commitments and people that we have to see. It's nice to just take that time out for yourself and, you know, really work on yourself to.
You can get relaxation from exercising.
You can do it. In fact, CJ, you've got a great catchphrase, haven't you?
Yes, I have. It's progress, not perfection.
Isn't that quite sensational? I quite like
like
that.
that. So
That's
wise
fantastic.
words.
It is. What are you going to bring us on the programme then in a couple of weeks?
So on the programme, I'm just going to be bringing you some simple exercise routines that you can do yourself at home, and hopefully some inspiration so you can keep going.
I might have a go at this, you know.
I've got a sweatband.
I might.
I've got a sweatband. I'll come in and I've got me leg warmers.
I'll find a leotard,
We can be either side of you.
or as I call it, a tent.
A rose between two thorns.
Yes, and where there's a thorn, there's always a... Anyway, thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you.
Fitness is my life and I want it to be yours too. Hey, I'm CJ, and over the next few weeks I'm going to be teaching you, the people of Manchester, how to get in shape. It's progress, not perfection. I will be showing you some simple and effective exercises. So just remember, we've got your fitness for your Manchester, and it's progress, not perfection.
I feel healthier already now, do you?
Oh, do you know what? No, I feel very giddy because I want to know what these guys have got in store with us. I loved your outfits before,
Yes.
but if you're not interested in outfits and maybe want like gift ideas, you've got a selection for us, haven't you?
We have. So again, themed around Valentine's Day, but also Mother's Day is the month after, so you can bear it in mind for that as well.
Events.
Different things. So Valentine's related. We'll talk about that first. So we've got this lovely pink number, which is an Andor. So it's part of John Lewis' own branding.
Right.
So £32 for the bra and $16 for the thong.
Now, I'm going to bring up about matching underwear because it's not something I really invest in. And now everyone's thinking, what does she wear? But Davina McCall, I watched an interview with her this week, and she is very into that, and she said it makes her feel special.
Having matching underwear?
Yeah, and it made me
Yeah.
think, do you know what? There's probably something to that. If you're wearing a nice matching set, you do probably have
Yeah.
that extra confidence. So I'm going to
Or
try
a good
and do
washing machine.
Yes.
that. You never know when you're going to get run over, as my mum said.
Well, you don't.
That's very true.
So you've got the pink version,
Pink,
and then,
and we've got the blacks. This one's got a little bit more of a shelf in, so if you don't like just the sheer lace, you could go for something less. So perfect gift for your other half for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely, definitely. And as I say, underwear is quite a good investment.
It is, isn't it? Everyone likes
Absolutely.
being in underwear for Valentine's, don't
Yeah.
We were having a look at these off camera, and I didn't even know that you did these because these are gift cards with a difference.
Yes.
they? Oh, really? Gift cards?
They are. They are. So this is the Style Confidence one. So it's like the service that we always talk to you about, the 2-hour service. You book this and you can top it up as much or as little as you like. So if you wanted to do it as a gift for somebody, they can put on whatever they want, whether it be £50, £500. Give it as a gift, book an appointment with us, they get Prosecco, bring the gift card along with them, go over to Beauty to have a little makeover, all complimentary.
What's the other ones
That's
that
a
you do?
real,
then?
real
So
treat.
the other ones, we've got the Beauty one, which is just dedicated to beauty. So if someone's really into the makeup or the skincare, that's the perfect gift for them.
And you can put whatever on the card.
Whatever
so
you
like
want.
20 quid, 30
Yeah.
quid, something
Yeah.
like that.
Show the
50p.
camera these. Let's show the camera these so they know what they're looking for.
Because your personal styling service is free at John Lewis, and I think I love that, and that's what a lot of people
Yeah.
don't realise, that you guys
So
are
many
there
people don't
to give
realise.
No,
advice.
exactly.
no.
But I suppose that's a little bit of the icing on the cake, that you're giving him some
Yeah.
money
Yeah,
to
something
spend
to
so they
put
can have a
into.
purchase.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's around anything to do with what they're doing in their life. So new mums and dads, they've got the child nursery one, If you're moving house, we've got the home design ones. They can come in, have a chat
What-
with
what
the
do
home
these-
design stylist.
What do you put? How do you do them? Do they come at a certain price or?
No.
No,
Whatever you
they're
want to
just
put on.
at every till point in branch, so you just go and top it
Great
up
idea.
with whatever you want.
It just gives you a bit of like scope to kind of, they
Yeah.
can decide, but you've also kind of put some thought into
Yeah,
it.
you can do it for the men as well, because I know Adam wanted to tell you that we do the men's service in
Yes,
store as well.
desperately want to tell you about the men's service because it's not just a service for ladies. Men can come in as well, and men.
Do you find
sometimes,
that they don't use a service because they're just like, oh, I don't need it? or
sometimes
that?
men are just a bit too cocky and be like, oh, I don't need.
I
I
think
don't
it's
need
the
that.
opposite.
Yeah.
I think
don't
it's
need
the opposite.
that.
I think
It's
they're
very
scared
true.
to have a
They
service
don't
for
want
them.
the, they don't,
Yeah.
want the, they don't want the fuss. It's like a man asking for directions.
Exactly.
They don't want to do that. They feel like they can do it themselves, but they don't.
independent.
You
It's
see
a
a man.
pampering
I see a
issue.
man so many times on the shop floor, just looking at things, not knowing what it is he's looking at or what he's looking for, and we help them out so much more than women sometimes. And yeah, it's a completely free service, exactly the same as the women's one. And why not come in? Because again, we've got that
And
expert
it's
team.
free for them,
And
isn't
it's
it?
free.
They don't have to use
Free.
the wallet, even though I've noticed that
Exactly.
you've got some lovely wallets here.
Yes, well, these are
have.
some ideas. We've got the ladies' gift ideas. I wanted to bring in some men's ideas. So, first of all, the little hip flask here for the gentleman who might like a cheeky beverage. Put your little hip flask here
the
in
golf
the nice
course.
with the leather details. Yeah, in the golf course, or if you're going on a little
They're that
night
shape,
out.
so they sit perfectly.
Really, really
so
nice.
you-
Yeah, exactly.
Is that right? No, I
And
didn't
that's
know
the idea of it.
that.
Exactly.
It
yeah,
looks
just
very,
to
very
sit
stylish.
quite
Sit
nicely
there.
in your pocket.
Yeah.
Fill it with your favourite spirit with the nice leather detail, which is really nice. Or if we don't have a drinking man, we can go for the man who likes to spend, and we can give him a new wallet. So this is a little Ted Baker one, leather.
It's nice, that one.
Nice little
Nice.
slots for the cars to go in. Nice pouch here for where all your monies and notes can go.
They don't do coin things anymore, do they?
No,
a lot
there's
of
no
these
coins
wallets?
in this one. Yeah, coins. Who
Which
uses
is- it
coins
just
these
is a
days?
sign of the
Exactly.
times, isn't it?
Exactly. It's just all notes and cards
Cards.
these days. And then there's also this little, if you've not got any cash on you, just need something a little bit. It's easier to slip into your pocket. The little card holder.
That's what my other
as
half
well.
uses
This is
on a night
a
out.
barber one.
So
It's
they've
nice.
just got all these cards and
Yeah.
little
See,
caps on them.
Exactly.
men and women, they're so different,
Yeah.
aren't they? I was
Yeah.
like, I couldn't use something like that. I'd have to just like have something to fill.
Yeah.
It's just too small. What can you put in there exactly?
But men
Exactly.
do tend to like, a nice wallet, don't they? Nice wallet,
yeah.
watch, shoes, and that's the kind of thing really to go
exactly.
for.
That's the
Yeah,
men's
whereas
ideas,
us women
exactly.
like jewellery.
Yeah.
We
And
do,
then
we've
we've
got
a
some
few
here.
bits here. So again, Valentine's inspired. We'll show the cameras. That's just a little heart necklace, and it's just a token gift, $16.99.
Show the camera, that's gorgeous. Look at that little heart necklace.
And then
Yeah,
we've got
that
the one
necklace.
with the little pearl on,
Pearl.
or a little bangle if somebody does prefer a bangle to a necklace. And they're really reasonable price as well.
You know what they don't do enough of
someone
these
you want
days?
to
What?
treat.
An ankle bracelet. I used to love an ankle bracelet.
Oh, well, they'll be around during summertime. I'm sure they will do.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Love an ankle bracelet. They're lovely, and they're wow,
They all
ridiculously
come
cheap for
under
good stuff like
£20.
Under
that.
£20.
nice,
If you just want
nice
to give someone a
little-
token gift for Valentine's Day, that people don't
Just
always.
something with a bit of
Yeah.
thought, but not too
Yeah.
pricey.
Brilliant. Okay, so can we have you back again?
Of course
Yes.
you can. Yeah, we'd be
We'll
happy
be
to.
happy to come back.
Fantastic. You'll have to come back with
Marvellous.
some ideas for maybe midsummer kind of.
Midsummer
outfit.
ideas,
Yeah, we can
definitely.
do summer capsule wardrobe maybe.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love, love, love.
Right then, well, we're focusing on summer. We need to be focusing on the here and now. There's a fantastic play that's coming our way, and they're over there. It's called
And I've
Squinting.
got some gossip about the Lowry.
Have you?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we might be looking forward to Valentine's Day and all things love, but if you wait a little bit longer, we've got something really exciting coming to the Lowry. It is the Words Festival. Have you heard of the Words Festival?
I haven't. No, tell me more about it, Flower.
Well, the news was announced this week of some new writers, and these writers are very, very famous. It's from the 27th to the 29th of March at the Lowry, which we know is in
We like the
Salford.
Lowry, yeah.
And it's lots of authors that are coming together to do Q&As on stage. So if you're a big fan of these people, and we're talking about Sir Bob Geldof.
No.
Sir Bob Geldof is going to be in Salford. Yeah, he's coming doing a Q&A on the stage. We've got Katie Piper.
Katie Piper,
We
yeah.
have got the guy who wrote One Day, which is one of my favourites, called David Nichol, and Helen Fielding. You must know Helen
It's
Fielding.
Bridget Jones, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. So it's great, the lineup, and it has been announced this week, and I know tickets are on sale. But what's really good is it was down south, and now it's coming to the good old north.
Where it
the
should
best
be.
Things are.
Yes.
So yeah, and talking about theatre, that kind of like leads to our next guest. And before you start choking, it's because she's very excited. We have got the makers of Welcome to Shangri-La, and I mean the writer Gemma
Langford, like Bonnie.
Langford,
Like
Langford.
We've got the lovely Robyn Moore as well. which is just a fabulous name because it's got more. I'm Robyn in it with a Y, which I quite like.
Of
quite
course,
fond
you
of.
know, two famous surnames.
And look
with
at this lovely outfit
a
as well,
brilliant
please.
production. I know,
You could see
absolutely.
me in that, couldn't you?
I can. But they're here to talk about this show because it's coming on very, very soon to the Hope Mill Theatre. And Gemma, you wrote this production.
I did. I wrote it. It started writing it like 10 years ago.
What's it all about then?
What's it all about? It is about toxic normality. It's kind of like it's a cautionary tale to normal. It's funny, I started writing it like 10 years and I just put it in a drawer because I was like, well, who cares, you know, everyone's being themselves these days. And horribly, some mysterious thing has happened in the last 5 years. And suddenly conservative with a little c is the new norm. And
What is normal anyway?
and what is
Exactly.
normal, and sadly, you know, young teenagers are getting beaten up on buses, and I kind of think, God, I want people to be happier than I was, you know, and you think, no, we're going backwards, backwards. So suddenly the play came back out.
Yeah.
So it's my protest to normal.
But it is quite funny as well. So
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like a message behind it, but there's going to be a lot of laughs because this
Oh,
is set
yeah.
in Blackpool at a
It is, yeah.
B&B.
Yeah.
And are there swingers involved?
There are swinging.
I'm not giving the game away
There
here,
is
am I?
swinging involved. There is, but you
Yeah.
know, I always think the best way into people's hearts is through comedy, and you know, things that have always broken my heart have made me laugh as well. So yeah, it's darkly funny.
Now, we can't talk too much about your character in this, can we? Or can we?
We kind of bit.
Tease about it. Yeah.
She's called Linda. Yeah.
There's more to this.
There is much more.
There is. I think what's brilliant about her is that she is a woman of my age, which is just hitting 60, and yet she's the catalyst, really, isn't she? And she's the catalyst for change, but she was normal. She had a normal life. She did the normal thing. She got married young. She lives a very she's oppressed and repressed by her husband. He's a really very straight, normal kind of man. But even saying all this, the play does take you on a journey that kind of expands out of anything that's sort of naturalistic in a way,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
But my journey is cool. It's a great journey to go on as a character.
Yeah, she's a firecracker. She's
Sounds
amazing.
very intriguing,
It is,
doesn't it?
yeah. Well, as I mentioned, it's a B&B in Blackpool.
Yeah.
Is it based on any particular B&B that you
No,
knew?
I mean the play itself is like I've in the play I've written, you know, it's just any seaside town, but in my mind it was obviously Blackpool. It was Blackpool, but it's a lot of stories. There's things in there, especially about swinging that that are true to, like No, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a lot of true facts in there for sure.
Well, it's definitely going to be good writing because I know, Gemma, you have won awards galore. You've won the Bruntwood Prize. Was it the Jerwood Prize? You've been recognised. And BAFTA have said that you're one of their breakthroughs for 2020.
Yeah, how mad's that?
But you're Mancunian, this we love. I know. It's like you're doing it for us.
Working class Mancunian.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
I know. But how does that feel?
Oh well, I'm doing therapy because it doesn't feel right at all. True facts. Because it's hard. Because you know what it's like. You're brought up to kind of be fearful and not expecting that kind of stuff. But the BAFTA people are just brilliant. They don't care if you're a little voice. You know that they spot talent and people working hard.
Yeah.
But it's the best, man. It's the best feeling.
And is that the aim then, to kind of keep your writing with some, you know, messages that are hard behind it, and also kind of keeping that working class ethos and putting a spotlight on it?
Well, it's my people. So it's. I mean, I went to drama school, so my accent's quite. But for me, I'm a weirdo, as you can tell, and I want to stand up for weirdos, and I want to make people feel better. And if I can do that with my writing, that's ace.
Fantastic.
So, Shangri-La.
Shangri-La.
That's a great word, isn't it?
It is fantastic.
What
yeah.
does it literally mean, please?
It is heaven. It's the perfect place.
Wow.
It's, you know, it's the impossible dream of where everyone is happy.
It's a fictional place,
It
and
is.
in the mythology, when you go to Shangri-La, you don't age.
Right.
So it's got this sort
Yeah.
of idea that you stay
like that
young
place.
It's like
forever.
looking at get Gary Manners in and one pages a journey to there.
And it is in the perfect place. We love Hope Mill Theatre. So you guys are on there from the 11th to the 20th
I'm
of
really
February.
excited. I've never played at the Hope Mill, and I'm really
it's
excited to get in there.
wonderful.
I'm so in love
And
with it.
we have to
Love
just give
it.
a shout for the rest of the cast, because it is a fantastic cast.
Yeah.
We've got a fabulous
Incredible.
cast. There's 6 of us all together.
Yeah.
And I think that you
That's
and
phenomenal.
Joel Parry, our director, have done a really good job casting these kind of strange characters, really, and they're all very different.
Yeah, it's a
So,
really
yeah.
magical thing. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we're biased, but I think it is going to be something really special in that space.
Oh, we're going to have to see it because
We look forward to
we
seeing
want to
that.
know what the reveal is.
Oh
as
man,
well,
you're
so
going to
you've
be,
got
you're
us.
going to look, yeah.
Most
Oh,
definitely.
honestly, I want
Thank
people
you.
screaming "woo" when it's the big reveal. It's like,
Definitely
yeah.
will, but we've got to wrap it up now. We're being told to wrap up. That's the end of our show, Flower. Thank you very much to both of you for coming in, though.
Thank you for having
We
me.
look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, then the Gemma's next play is going to be about a drag queen and the drag queen's co-host.
Where? Thanks very much to each and every one for watching this week's episode. Make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you check this link here, as we are going to be bringing you our live show on the 23rd of March over at Hope Mill.
Brilliant, of course. And yes, if you are thinking about Valentine's Day, there's not that many days left to go and get a present. But come on, make me laugh.
Exactly. Till then, though, thanks very much for watching this week's episode of
Your Manchester.